Hey guys, welcome to Movie Time. I'm Sean. Alright, so this past week, for me it was a bit of a slow week in the movie news section. I saw some things that I was really interested in, and it was a few. And one of the biggest things I was interested in was Kevin Smith. He said all this on one of his podcasts. He said that he has seen the new Batman suit, and he's also, to one better everything else, is he's also seen Ben Affleck in the suit. Well, it was a picture, but still he's seen the suit, and he's seen Ben Affleck in the suit. He said that this suit is awesome. It's nowhere any comic book movie has ever gone before, and it looks amazing. So I want to see it now because I want to see if it's as awesome and life-changing as he says it is, because it just sounds like it's off the hook. So I really want to see this. I'm really interested in the suit. I want to see what he's so excited about. The new Man of Steel movie, Man of Steel 2, Batman vs. Superman, whatever they're going to call it, it's going to be coming out in 2015. So we still got time, a ways away from this coming out. But I'm pretty excited about this news, and I just can't wait. Man of Steel just came out on Blu-ray DVD this past week as well. So I'm going to go pick that up this week and give it a watch again because I really enjoyed that one. From DC to Marvel, and in Marvel news, last week Thor The Dark World opened up. If you guys haven't had a chance to go check out, I have a special edition of Movie Time down below, and I had a pretty good time watching the movie. Go check it out for mine and my friend Jesse's quick opinions on it. After the movie, we went straight into it and talked about it. So check that out. Thor The Dark World opened with $85.7 million that opening weekend domestically. That's really good. That's over 30% higher than what it launched the original Thor released at. They released at around 60 million. So this is good news. They're going to be, I think this is going to be a $300 million movie domestically, and I think this one's probably going to top 600 million worldwide at least. When I looked it up yesterday, the stats yesterday, the worldwide income revenue so far has been $342 million. So this is good news for Thor The Dark World. I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's going to break 600 million. Hopefully to see it go past that, and hopefully to see it hit 300 million mark domestically, because that's like one of that marker in comic book movies, action movies, and blockbuster movies, where if you hit 300 million, you've got yourself one that's going to bring in the money for the next one, and so on and so forth, and you're going to continue it. So I really look forward to seeing this movie again. I loved it, and I want to see where it ends at in the theater, the box office numbers. Again, like I said this week, guys, it was a pretty slow news week for myself. There wasn't a lot of things that I found interesting, but I did find two trailers that released this week that I found pretty interesting. The first one is for a Disney movie, Maleficent. Maleficent is the villain from Sleeping Beauty. They're going to do this movie from her point of view. Angelina Jolie is starring as Maleficent, and Elle Fanning is playing Sleeping Beauty. Aurora, I guess that's her name. I haven't seen the movie, the cartoon, in ages. So it looks pretty cool. They got some pretty good art direction in the movie, and I'm really excited about this. It looks like it's going to be on par with Alice in Wonderland, Wizard of Oz, if not better than those artistically, and it looks great. Even though I've never been a big fan of Angelina Jolie, I'm actually excited to see her performance as this role. And the second trailer that caught my attention this week is called Lone Survivor. It's based off a true story, and it has some great actors in it. It is based on it has a military setting, and I'm really excited about this one. Great actors: Mark Wahlberg, Ben Foster, Emile Hirsch, Eric Bana, Jerry Ferrara. The list keeps going. It's a great looking story, and I can't wait to see this one because I have a feeling it's going to be really good. Alright guys, so in theaters this week is a bunch of nothing. I'm just playing. There's one movie that's going to be a nationwide release, and it's called The Best Man Holiday. Apparently it's a sequel to The Best Man. I haven't seen that movie. I really don't care about this movie. Let me know what you guys think of The Best Man Holiday down below. Alright guys, for movie of the week this week, I chose Olympus Has Fallen. Olympus Has Fallen came out earlier this year before its clone, White House Down. Apparently this is the trend in Hollywood that it would just coincidentally, movies would come out and then another one would come out later in the year. Volcano, Dante's Peak, Deep Impact, Armageddon, and so on and so forth. So I wanted to watch this one in theater. I never got around to it, so I figured I'd watch it now. So I gave this movie a try, and I liked certain parts of it. I want to say that it's not an amazing movie. It's not a terrible movie. It's a good action movie. If you like Gerard Butler, you're definitely gonna like this. If you like Call of Duty, I think, because for some reason when I was watching this movie, I thought of Call of Duty. Maybe it's because I'm playing a lot of Call of Duty lately, but I thought of Call of Duty, the way that these characters in the movie were precision and like deep ops and everything like that. I was like, this is really cool. I liked it. So it really reminded me of that. It was interesting. The action was good. Some of the best fight choreography I've ever seen that I could think of. Some of the fight choreography with Gerard Butler, when he's beating these dudes down, he's an ex-scout recon ranger, something like that, and he's like just whooping on dudes with knives and everything. Guy has 2 knives in one of the scenes, and he's like, oh, this ain't nothing. Then like boom, boom, systematically like knocks this knife out. Then boom, gets the next one, and then kills the dude. It's like the movie is great in that aspect. The acting in the movie is, it's on par with a lot of other action movies. Nothing's great. I have a hard time believing Aaron Eckhart as the president because he's so young. I think we're used to older presidents in history than, I guess, Aaron Eckhart's probably like in his 40s. So it was hard for me to believe that, but at the same time, it was nice to see him in a role of authority. There was one woman in there, the Secretary of Defense. She gets beat up quite a bit, but I liked what she did with that role. Never giving up and always, putting up a fight. I liked that. The story of this whole thing, it was pretty interesting, and it is almost scary to a certain point because you wonder why hasn't something like this happened? I guess, our defenses have been that great, but it's almost scary to think like, man, could this really happen? It's really scary in that aspect. But overall, I liked the movie. I enjoyed it. It had me like, oh my gosh, a few times. And a few times there was a bit of a lull. I'll give it that. But, overall, I definitely would say you guys go check it out and rent it. I wouldn't buy this movie, but I definitely recommend you guys go check it out and rent it at a Redbox or pick it up on Netflix. It is on Netflix. Streaming right now, so go check that movie out, give it a rent, and we'll see if you guys like it. Alright guys, that's it for Movie Time this week. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons and leave your comments and questions down below. Any suggestions you guys have for Movie of the Week, leave them below as well, and let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time.